Good morning, anybody watching? How are we today? Well, hopefully everybody is tip top and in good form and loving life and living the dream, etc, etc. We are starting today's stream in Zeleno, and my plan was to visit 506, but I actually think I'm just going to do a wee bit of looting at the military, and then I think I will head west a wee bit. I have no real plans for today. I'm probably just going to head west and north. Severe, Metallurg, Mishkino, Tricresta. Probably head that sort of direction, but I have no real think I just heard wolves. I think either that or I am hearing things. I definitely heard wolves. That is annoying. I'm hoping they are here for me. I think I'm just going to wait here a second and I'm pretty confident they're here for me. Where are the buggers? Where are they? Let's be careful what we put in public chats, Roy. Please. Let's not make the same mistake we did yesterday or the day before, where I had to delete bloody VODs because of silly people. Let's remember that anybody can watch this. You massive dafty. You are a silly goose. You are a silly goose. Wolves, come here, so I can get a shot on you. I don't want to come outside to have to shoot you. Maybe I will. Oh. Oh, bloody Nora. Let's get healed up first. I think that's what they're wanting to do, mate. I think you're right. You did a bit of damage him there. Alright, let's heal up. The problem is, if anybody's around now, I've just attracted the world to me. The absolute world is waiting for me out here, it would appear. Stand still, you dick. How many bloody Zeds are here? That is an insane number of Zeds, by the way. Tell you what, thank goodness I brought plenty of ammo with me. Am I missing these shots? I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm loud anyway, so I'm kind of like, whatever. Hello, 4 cups. How many bloody Zeds was that, by the way? That is an insane number of Zeds and wolves. Bloody Nora. I thought that was a player there with the amount of noise it generated. It was not. There were a lot of Zeds there. And a lot of wolves. Well, yeah. Well, I haven't even managed that by the looks of it. This boy coming. And I got... You are kidding me on. Jesus wept. What the hell is going on, man? Right. Let's do this. Because we're in piss poor state. Bloody Nora. Hopefully that's the base wiped out now. I will take some canned bacon though. My clothes must be wrecked by now. I'm amazed my clothes aren't wrecked. My goodness, that was a lot of that was a lot of Zeds, wasn't it? Like for that whole base there, my goodness. Fucking red health and everything. Let's be very thankful that we're well outside of 506 time zones, because otherwise we would have been in trouble. I don't actually care about this. Yeah, I don't care about any of that shit. Got here. Nope. A lot of SG5 furniture kicking about. Nope. I'm not going to be hanging about here, by the way, but I'm going to loot these. I've went to all the effort to clearing out the base, so I might as well loot these while I'm here. Oh, a box is 762 short. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I'm not sure it's worth the price of entry, but we'll take it. I'd very much like my health to go up. That would be nice. We'll go here. Asphalmag. Yeah, okay. Let's eat some food. Anyway, I hope you are all having a nice Monday. As always, if you guys are watching on Twitch, which I believe most of you are, it would be lovely if you could just briefly nip over onto the old YouTubes and do a wee like on the stream there, please. I would very much appreciate that. That would be awful kind of you. Well, it's not been great, to be honest, but the box of 762 is not bad. I don't actually need that with anything I'm carrying right now, but a lot of people running 762, you know, a lot of people running, but SKS is 762 short if I remember rightly, and a lot of people running with those as their primaries. I've got assault vests coming at my tits, but they are people. Oh, that got ruined, so that can get to fuck. Can we make room for this? Is there a world? Yeah, we can. We can do this. Is there a world in which we can? Is there a world? Four cups. You are an absolute gentleman and a scholar. I don't need this leg holster. I don't care about the leg holster. Let's get rid of you, and then let's do that, and then let's take the assault vest. People love assault vests. Like, that's the best. Assault vests are the best, like, non-ballistic vest in the game, mainly because you can strap that butt pack onto them. So let's check these carriages, and then that's really, really appreciated, by the way, 4 cups. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. I don't want to hang about here too long, given that we just went very loud there to deal with all that shit. So I'm planning on looting this train, and then my thing is, I think I'm going to head. Is that another? I mean, I'll actually take the rounds. I don't need the other mag. I've got a banana mag and a full 30 with me. But I will take the rounds. Yeah, it's always the same, isn't it? Mate, you've no idea how hard it is for me. See the 3 weeks I'm offshore? It's hard, man. It's real hard. It's real hard. It's no nice. It's no nice being away. So I feel your pain. I really do. You want to try 3 weeks where you can't go on, mate? Though, did we check those ones at the back? We did, didn't we? They're shut, so maybe not. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I don't even know if we checked that barracks, did we? Are those, what condition are my assault boots? Worn? Are these pristine? They are. Swapsies. Pristine hunter pants. Well, my ones are pretty gubbed, so we'll also make them. I'm also okay with making. Actually, I think these ones match, don't they? Are they? How? No, they're damaged. Okay, that's okay. I'll keep them because I'm pretty sure they match. I can't remember if we checked this barracks or not. I have a funny feeling we did. My memory is totally fucked. I think we did. My intention after leaving here, I'm going to look at these last couple of cards, and then I'm planning on heading west towards Sphere. Which, and here's an interesting little fact, I think I'm not too far off 1,000 hours in DayZ in total, like overall servers, time spent ever. I'm fairly new to the game. I don't think I've ever been to Sphere. I don't think I've ever been. Do I not have room for that? That seems like not something. I probably don't need another one. Nope. Well, I'm very sorry that you were ill, and I hope you're starting to feel a little bit better. What's that? I don't actually need the ACP rounds. I don't know what I'm taking them for. Right. I think our plan is to head. That's north, so we want to be heading this way. I think we want to go towards Sphere, which I'm pretty confident is this way. I think if we actually follow these train tracks, it gets us where we want to go. I might go and check these last look. I can't remember if these are. I can't remember if these little shops are military. You know, in terms of like if they're close enough to the base to be military loot. Soon find out. Is that food? It is food. Let's just take that and eat it now. There's a vest, but like I say, I'm not that fussed. Morning, Mark! How are you, young man? I'm doing very well, how are you? We just deal with a lot of zombies and a pack of wolves, but they're dealt with now, and we're going out on a wee adventure, we're going out on a wee journey. I'm glad to hear you are well. The biker vest, you know what, I don't actually care. Or do I care? Do I care over an assault? Is it the same size as the assault? It is. Maybe I do care. It needs a, what is it? It's damaged. Worn. Pristine. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Good morning, Vietnam. Alright, Wayne, how you getting on, mate? Hello, everybody else. I've just picked up a biker vest. Is the biker vest a stab vest, like a modified stab vest, or is it a modified? Can't remember because I've got rid of an assault vest for it. I can never remember what the biker vest is, like a modified version of. Does that make sense? Because if it's just a stab vest, I'll probably get rid, to be honest. It's a stab vest. Yeah, I thought it was. I might just fuck it off for that assault vest then, with that in mind. I thought that was the case. Stab vests are basically useless. They're basically useless on this server. They're not worth the epoxy to repair. So I think with that in mind, we will do this. There we go. I have a funny feeling you can remove the decals. Demon! How are you getting on, mate? I messaged you a couple of days ago, young demon sir, and you pied me off. So you're in my bad books. I messaged you on Discord because I was trying to... Shepard was trying to meet up with us, and I messaged you, and you were in DayZ, and you pied me. So you are a naughty, naughty boy. I'm only kidding, and I hope you're well. I'm guessing that you probably seen it, meant to message me again and forgot or something like that, which is fine. I am kidding, just to be clear. I do that all the time. I get messaged and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll finish what I'm doing and then I'll message them and then forget to message the person. I hope BMR is going well for you. We have tried, like I say, to make contact with BMR and that has went badly so far, to be perfectly blunt. But Shepard did ask to meet with us. I hope BMR is going really, really well though. And I hope that you are integrating well there. Oh, Demon's been a busy boy. He's been getting about. I am certainly aware that that young man has been around, shall we say. Do I care about a badly damaged pistol suppressor? Maybe. Pistol suppressors are valuable. Am I still going west here? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I think I am. I hope everybody had a really nice weekend. We didn't do very much. I took the girls, my wife was working all weekend. She's off today, but she was working all weekend, 12-hour shifts both days. I took the girls to go and see a film at the cinema yesterday, a film called Flow, which was incredible. Really, really, really good. Animated movie. It won the Oscar, I believe, for Best Animated Film this year. And it is incredible. And I highly recommend adults going to watch it, let alone taking your kids. It was wonderful. I have no stamina, so that's good. Probably because I'm carrying a lot of shit. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it that Wolf would have no stamina because he carries too much shit around with him? That's not at all like me. As always, guys, please let me know if I think I'm in a pretty good spot now in terms of like sound balance and stuff like that. But if it's out, please let me know. I'm just going to finish looting this little few containers and stuff like that around this edge of the depot. Then I'm going. Then I'm going to start heading west towards Severe. Well, that's great to hear, mate. Hopefully the picture quality is good. Hopefully sound quality is good. Hopefully the balance is good between between game audio and my audio. Roy, I can see that message, bud, but I'm like I'm streaming, so I'm not ignoring you. I will deal with all that stuff once I'm, well, in a wee bit, once I'm off. That's another reason why that's a good name as well. That's another reason. Oh, I can see it. Oh, did you just create that, like? That's amazing. That's going to be very cool for my stream purposes. If you know what I'm saying. Damn, there's a lot of Zeds around today, isn't there? I must have killed 30 Zeds. Bloody hell, where'd this guy come from? I must have killed 30 Zeds, 35 Zeds in the past 15-20 minutes. Easy doors. Right, let's get out of here. Let's head towards Severe. This will be my, like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure, I cannot confirm or deny, I'm pretty confident this will be my first ever time heading towards Severe. I don't think I've ever been here in my entire DayZ career. And I've put a lot of hours into Cherners, but I've never any reason, I don't tend to come to the southwest corner of the map. If I am venturing west, it's to go to sort of Metallurg, Mishkino, when I'm already, you know, I've probably come south towards like the Clowns or whatever. I've not actually spent that much time in Zeleno either, but I would hang about, but this isn't the right time zone to meet up with the 506, so I'm just going to bimbo. Actually, I should get into this tree line over here. I'm just going to follow this train line and head towards Severe. That's my plan. But I hope everybody had a really nice weekend. Myself, Oisted and Big Lids are working on some stuff behind the scenes, which I don't want to give away too much, but I think things are going to get really interesting in Doug in the coming weeks and months, and I'm really excited about it. And I was already excited to fuck around in Doug anyway, but Oisted and Umbra are the two people I'm by far closest with in game, you know, in terms of friends to run with, so I'm excited for what's coming up. I was just at the shop this morning myself. It's my youngest daughter's birthday this coming weekend, so we were out buying a heap of shite for that, for her birthday. Like I say, we were at the cinema yesterday. Pretty quiet weekend outside of that. My eldest had some friends over for lunch on Saturday, so I was like spitting out bacon rolls at a rate of knots for her and her pals. And other than that, it was a pretty benign, quiet, lovely weekend. Didn't do very much. I've got to go to the doctor's tomorrow to get blood taken, and anybody who is relatively regular to the stream knows that I'm terrified of needles, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to have to pull my big boy pants on. I'm carrying quite a lot of shit with me. I need to cook. I might actually, while the server's quiet, I might go and cook up this I've got, yeah, I'm like squeamish. Like I don't like horror movies for the same, like how can I explain this? I don't mind horror movies as such, like thrillers and stuff like that, but see, as soon as it becomes to like body horror, can't handle it. Cannot handle it. I'm not good at it at all. I think I have matches on me. Do the matches I have, are the matches I have on me damp? They are, of course they are. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I've no tattoos for that reason, Four Cups. I'd love a tattoo. My wife's got loads of tattoos. I'd love tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. Because I am fucking terrified. Sick. No, I'm okay with sick. I've got kids, you know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with sick. I am not okay with... I am not okay with... with needles. Needles is not good. I'm fine with sick. I don't like it. Like, it makes me feel sick, you know, like everybody does. Like, I don't like it. It's minging, you know what I mean? But, like, it's not I wouldn't call it a phobia. Nobody likes dealing with sick, do they? You know what I mean? That's my thoughts on it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm no worse than the average person, I would say, with sick, but I am significantly worse than the average person. And no, not... I've cracked, like... my toe before. Like, I've had cracks before, but I've never properly broken a bone. One of my kids has, so I've had to deal with it, but I have never myself had a serious broken bone. I've had a dislocation before, which was the most pain I've ever... That's the most pain I've ever had in my life was when I dislocated my knee. And I was very lucky that... I was lucky and unlucky. I was lucky insofar as it rolled back in itself. Like, it didn't dislocate all the way, if that makes sense. Like, the how can I describe it? Hopefully you can see this. Like, the ball rolled out to here for a few seconds, and thankfully it dropped itself back in. The issue was, where I was like out on a long hill walk by myself, and I had to walk like a mile on that knee before I could go and get help to drive me home. So that was... I like, the pain was like... No... Oh, shit. Oh, well. The pain was no joke. I have not quite got to cooking this in time. Hopefully these cook at least. Hopefully I've not lost those ones. Yeah, I've never had... I think I'm pretty sure it was never diagnosed as such, but I'm pretty sure I've cracked cracked before, but that's it. I'm carrying quite a lot of random ammo with me that I've picked up around the ways. Nails, epoxy. We're a little bit of a loot pinata right now. Little bit. I don't know if I care about this actually. I might actually... Well, the next thing... Oh, I've actually got some food in me too. That's good to know. I did find this, and it's in worn condition, which is good. Picked that up for Highlander. Oh, we've got some bacon too. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. We're in pretty good shape here. Could do with getting back to base to just dump some of this stuff, to be fair. I'm not intending to hang about here. We're just gonna cook this food and then get going again. A sewing kit would be quite handy actually. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. It's quite a strange time to play the server, this. It's quiet, you know. Which is good and bad. It's good in terms of, like, you can cherry pick a lot of loot at this time of day, but that's not particularly interesting for you guys watching. It kind of is what it is. I'm competing with other streamers less, because like obviously US time zone's pretty much asleep, so I'm not. But you know, there's less people to RP with. Saying that, the last couple of times I've streamed in the morning, I've bumped into, you know, on a low pop server, I've bumped into a surprising number of people. Any of you who've watched my morning streams will know morning, afternoon streams. We always seem to bump into folks. This would make a good base. Well, other than the fact that you've got the 506 right in your doorstep and they're never going to leave you alone. But in terms of like a base, you know, in terms of like the two bars next to each other, it'd be very easy to like fence off, and you've got a really good base here. The 506 would never leave you alone, obviously, being right next door. But yeah. So we're going to head towards Severe. There is, according to iSurvive, the potential for a train spawn along here, so just up near that radio tower in the distance. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Also, a couple of heli spawns can crop up around here, so I should at some point. Let's not be bad. Let's do this now, whilst we remember. I've been past it 4 cups. I've not actually been into Novi Lug yet. I'm aware of it. I am aware that the new town is there. I've not actually been into it yet. I am aware of Novi Lug, and yeah. Have you been yet? How do you find? Have you had a wee explore around about there? I've heard good things. I don't know what's there in terms of like out with the standard town stuff. Like, does it have a well, for example? Is there any military around, you know, as part of it? I'd be very surprised, but like I say, I've not looked into that yet. Is that sun? That's in the west, isn't it? So the sun's going down. I need to tinker with my gamma settings as well. Any of you who are on just now, 4 Cups has already done it. Super appreciated. If any of you are watching right now and you haven't already, I would very much appreciate if you get a second to just jump on and like the stream on YouTube. That would be lovely of you. That little short I did with Worm on YouTube has been picking up traction. It's all relative, but I've already got about just coming up for 600 views on that already, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that if I can pull together a few nice little shorts, it might also help the YouTube channel get some visibility on it. Wayne, Ben, I'm aware that you're chatting away, by the way. I'm not ignoring you. I don't really want to like tab out to look. It's coming up on my screen that you're chatting away, but I'm not. I'll get to you. You know the crack. I ain't pieing yous. So yeah, we're heading towards Severe, which is not a town I have spent, like I say, any time in whatsoever. I might actually just go up this bank a wee bit. Get a wee bit higher up. Yeah, I'm okay with spew, but see, like blood or cuts or anything like that. And the irony is, I really like watching UFC, but see when somebody gets one of those really bad open cuts, it sends me. I'm not gonna lie, it does send me a wee bit. I can't play horror video games. I don't like horror movies. I don't mind scary movies that are thrillers, if that makes sense. But see, like supernatural stuff, ghosts and stuff, or like blood and guts and that. No, not for me. Not for me. I think this is just coming into the outskirts of Severe now. Pretty confident. So we'll have a little look around Severe, and then we're just going to head north. We're going to head up towards... We're going to head up towards Methalurg and probably just loot up the way. That's the plan. I've got a little kind of mini mission of my own that I need to try and do, which is going to be very difficult, to say the least. But there's some. It would be lovely if somebody was in the ORCC, but I highly doubt it. But the plan is, over the next couple of hours, to just head that general direction and loot as we go. Can you guys tell me how much keyboard sound are you guys picking up now? I've got the boom on, but it's still ultimately, my boom is still clamped onto the same desk, if that makes sense. So I am aware that you might still be picking up some keyboard noise. There is some things I could potentially do, but I don't know how bad it is. Are you still picking up hundreds of keyboard noise clicking? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I've largely eliminated that. Pretty little town, isn't it? That's amazing to hear. Thank you, 4Cups. That's amazing to hear. I mean, it's never going to get completely eliminated because my mic is next to my face, which is next to my keyboard. So when I'm typing, it's never going to be completely eliminated, but it was picking it up really bad before because my mic was literally on a stand rested next to it. That's not the case anymore. I've got the pop shield, I've got the boom, so... Do those sheds have two spawns? There was that camp stand and a hatchet in there. Did they have two spawns, or could that be dropped? I actually genuinely don't know. I thought they only had one spawn. My number one destination I would love to visit in the world is Tokyo. But it's not the kind of place you go with, you know, it's not the holiday you take kids on, you know what I mean? So it's not somewhere we're going to be going anytime soon. But me and the wife would love to go to Tokyo. I am a little bit of a closet weeb. My youngest daughter is actually named after the little sister in Totoro. No, my eldest daughter, sorry, is named after the little sister in Totoro. Oh, 22. I'll take some 22. Where'd it go? There it is. We're big Ghibli aficionados, me and the wife. So I would love to go and visit Japan, but I would not like to take a 6-year-old, 7-year-old. Fucking no chance. Yeah, my eldest daughter is named May. Oh, there's base here. Two-story greenhouse. Interesting. Oh, we've got a base here. Do we want to roll August? Left some sharpness between the shelter. Nice to find a stove outside in these western parts of the world. Keeper of the Northern Oasis. I believe the Northern Oasis are the people who have taken residence in Devil's Castle. I believe, from speaking in character to other members of Men in the North. I believe that is the case. I believe they're called the Northern Oasis, or worse to that effect. That's just walled off, okay. Do we try and roll that lock? I'm tempted. Do we try and roll it? Can I be arsed? That is the question. Let's have a little look in these windows. There's not seen anything in there. There are shelters in there. Right, chat. Do I roll it or not? Because you're going to have to sit and watch me roll it, so let me know. Answers on a postcard. Do you want to sit and watch me roll that or not? It's only a 3 dial. If it was a 4 dial, I wouldn't even consider it. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Let's I'm going to start at 6. I think I would. I'm going to start at 600. I think what we do is we give this guy like a 50-50 chance. If it's 600 or up, then we do it. If it's not unlocked by that point, we let him go. That's my thought. We'll do the zeros as well, so he's got a 50-50. Some top tier gameplay here. I don't know how anybody has the patience to roll 4 dials. Oh! Wow. 695. Oh. No. No. I ain't rolling the 4 dial. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Thank God we got to that quite quickly so I didn't roll through that and find the 4 dial. I ain't rolling the 4 dial. Life's too short. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, Holmes. And we should be going north now, unless my directionality is... Nah, we're not. I'm so bad at this game. Where is the main road up? Like, we should be going like this sort of direction. Ish. I do not know this area very well, as you're probably figuring out. Like I say, this is not an area I've basically ever visited before. It's good to know there's a 4-dial base there, though. That might be something I revisit. If you know, if you're picking up what I'm laying down. This was Brad's house, now it is ours. Another 3-dial. With a 4-dial behind it. Okay. That's 2 4-dial bases right next to each other here. Which I will make a little mental note of. Splitting axe, don't care. It upsets me how much on first glance, that little flash of yellow, how much the headlight bulb boxes look like boxes of nails just on that initial flash glance. You know what I'm saying? Good place for a base though, given you've got the well here. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Meow, 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 meow. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That is 2 boxes we now have on us. So we are a little bit loot pinata-ish at the moment. I don't know exactly where that is yet, Roy, but I do need to visit that and do that. I saw your message flash up. I don't have that channel open, but it flashed up in the corner of my screen. I don't know exactly where that is. I know you've put a picture, but yeah. I don't know exactly where it is. But that's 2 I have on me now. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Yeah, we want to go this way. Up the red trail. That is 2 I have on me now though, so that's nice. Do I still have a sharpening stone? I do. Yeah, I do, Umbra, you're correct. I need to find out where that place is. Yeah, I know. Remember I found that yesterday, mind? Just not too far from base. Oh, do you? That's incredible, Roy. Well done, mate. I didn't know you had that second item. Or did I know? Maybe I did know and I forgot. Entirely plausible. Yeah, I'm not going up there. Yeah, I don't actually have a an implement to do that with at the moment, Umbra, if that makes sense. I need to find a bag and a shovel. I really need to find a field shovel. But yes, I am aware that I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Even stuff like that. But obviously the priority is this stuff here. I'm carrying a lot of crap, but that's because, like I say, recently I've been trying to avoid base because rolling infinite 4 rails makes me sick. Give me a wee fright there. But yes, I am carrying too much stuff. I need to offload. Which is also part of the reason why my stamina is in the bin. Is that an actual tomato? What the hell? What the actual hell? What in the actual F? We are building up a little bit of a stock, as it were, though, which is good. Time are we at? We're at 11:45. Make sure my guns are loaded. The amount of times I've forgot that and made an arse of myself. I don't think I'm silenced at the moment either, am I? I am not. You can't bury cooking pots, can you? I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Oh, can you? Do they need to be modified before you can do that? Or does it have to be the burlap bag, like the that you combine it with the rope and stuff? You can bury pots, like cooking pots. Okay. That's good to know. I thought I was like, can you? Can't remember. That's good to know. I might be doing that shortly. I'll probably do that off stream to stop you nasty watchers from stealing my shit. Oh, fuck right off. Honest to fuck, man. Let's get up on this log pile. Hopefully they can't get me from up here. I'm just going to wait here. I know it's not very exciting, but I'd rather not run out from here. Hurry up. Here they come. I'm hoping they can't get up here. Oh, no, they can get up here. That's good to know. Who's left? There he is. Ah, I see you there. Yep. Sorted. Sorted. Bit of noise there, but can't really be avoided. So we're heading towards Metallurg right now. That is the plan. Excuse me, pardon me. Burping on stream like an absolute mingmo. What have we got here? Ugh. Do I want... No, I don't want that over... I don't want that over over my worn tundra. Not when I'm fully kitted out. I may have to AFK briefly at some point here, by the way, guys. The wife was, after we went shopping to B&M for birthday presents, the wife went to Tesco, so she might come and grab me briefly. Perhaps. It's getting dark as well. There is a deer nearby. I am ignoring it. We're okay for food. We still have a painter decorator in our living room as well working today. He's got another couple of days to go. I think I can hear Denise and him having a wee chat just next door. Then we've got a carpet getting fitted in there on Thursday, and then the new sofa arrives from DFS on Friday. So I have spent an absolute fortune this month. I thought you could bury pots. I was pretty confident you could, but I sometimes forget as well what is allowed on, like, what is allowed on Doug. I do not have too much money, mate. I really wish I did. That is not the case. But we've been neglecting the living room for ages, and it was time to rip the plaster off and get it done, unfortunately. I think I prefer this jacket, to be honest, even though it's damaged. Hopefully we'll find a... I see what you're saying. No, it's not a case of having too much money, mate. It needed done. It needed done to... Yeah, we had everything done. Well, not plastering, like refilled. You know, the walls, like stripped back down to lining paper, like all the coving in that refilled, like new lining paper put on the ceiling, all that sort of stuff. Like it needed done. And then in the future, if we decide to change the colour scheme or that, like we've now got a good base to like colour it, if that makes sense. But then she wanted that fucking, do you know that Farrowing ball wallpaper paint? You know the Farrowing ball. She wanted all that, and like very much. Ads, okay. Yeah, very much in like pick your battles territory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we got. Farrowing ball primer, Farrowing ball wallpaper, like proper paint. Bloody hell! Am I fighting Mike Tyson here? Now that stuff's expensive, mate. But yeah, we've got Farrowing ball paint. Yeah. So it's like a proper job. And then if we decide to repaint it in a few years' time, you know, we've had it professionally done, so like it's going to be easier to like base off that. Does that make sense? I mean, I'll take a box of buckshot, but I don't really need it. So yeah, that's all getting done at the moment, and then new carpets fitted on Thursday and the couch on Friday, which cost a fucking fortune as well. But our old couch was literally like 15 years old. Like literally 15 years old. That's quite racist actually, Marshall, and I would like you to keep your disgusting racist opinions out of my chat. Thank you very much. That's the kind of shit I expect from Wayne. Not from you. I thought you were better than that, Marshall. I thought you were better than that. That's the kind of xenophobic disgustingness I expect from Ben and Wayne, not from you. You're better than that. Come on. Be better. You don't need to sub, mate. You don't need to sub. If you want to, you can. Oh, can we get to that? We can get to that. Oh, it's a handgun scope. I thought it was a hunting scope. Ah. I don't have many subs actually. I am trying to get my sub numbers up. I've decided I'm going to try and do stuff with the stream. Hence the YouTube push and that. As I was saying earlier, if you haven't already liked the stream today, I would appreciate if you would do so. That would be lovely. On YouTube, I mean. That deer is doing my tits in. It's like desperate for me to go and kill it, but I don't need to. So I'd be doing it just for the sake of it and potentially giving away my position away because I'm not silenced at the moment, so I'm not suppressed. Let's go up to Mosquito. We didn't get much from there, did we? A box of buckshot. I would at some point like to get. I'm sat on this kind of wooden IKEA. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think you can. I'm sat on like one of these kind of, it's good quality but cheap IKEA kind of chairs, and I would like at some point to get a gaming chair, just because I'm old and for comfort levels. But that is a tough sell to the good lady, let me tell you. That is a tough sell. That I need one. My birthday is coming up. I'm offshore for my birthday, annoyingly. Not that, I mean, at my age, who cares about birthdays, really, you know what I mean? Not this guy. I would happily spend every one of my birthdays offshore to be home for the kids' birthdays. Generally speaking, the way my rota works, being 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off, I generally get to be home for one of my kids' birthdays and offshore for the other one. I was home for May's birthday last year in July, but away for Lily's one. But I'm home for Lily's one this time, which is nice. No, you're fine, Marshall. You're fine. Have you seen some of the shit that me and Wayne throw at each other? Dearie me. You are absolutely fine. We like a bit of crack, a bit of banter here. Let me know when you guys want the gamma on, because I will forget. I do need to muck about with my gamma settings too, but it's functional for now, but I do need to tweak that. Yeah, no chance, mate. That's the one that TRMZ has. He's got a Herman Miller. I remember him a couple of months ago talking about his Herman Miller chair. I would not have that kind of budget for a chair. I'm aware that he has one and loves it, but I think it was like 800 quid or something. I would very much love one of those, but you gotta get up there. You're not gonna get up there, are you? Bloody Nora. Why wasn't he jumping up there? Anyway. Jesus wept. How many Zeds are here? Like 10 or 12? Some top tier gameplay you guys are getting to see here. Do you want some cheese? Do you want some cheese with these crackers? Oh, don't really care about. Yeah, okay. That should be the base clear of Zeds now, at least, though. Assault helmet visor. The visor is not much use without the assault helmet. And it wouldn't work for Wolf anyway, because Wolf wears the headdress. Oops. Bit of lag there for a split second. I've had no dropped frames today, so hopefully the stream looks okay. I'm trusting on you guys to let me know if it does not. certainly seems okay from my end. What we got here? Smoke grenade. Do I even care about that? I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think I care about that. Has somebody been through here recently, or fairly recently? Or is the loot just fucking dog shit? Answers on a postcard, please. I'm thinking the latter. I am glad that the quality is holding up okay. Are you on a little bit of a delay, Marshall? Are you fully up to speed? I'm feeling like, based off a couple of your comments, that you might be watching on with a maybe 1 or 2 minute delay. Maybe not though. Maybe not. There's a Humvee over here, we'll go and check it out. And then there's one back there. Check out these 2 Humvees and then keep on heading north. Was that the assault backpack? Don't care. Do you guys want gamma on now? How about I pop it on and... because it must be dark now. Got you. Let's I know my gamma settings aren't the best yet, guys. I'm going to play with it. But hopefully that's going to be significantly better than what you were getting before anyway. I think this has all been looted. That's my crazy prediction for the day. I'm actually going to just go AFK in these trees for a split second, guys. I'm just going to lie down and I'm going to go get a pee, okay? I'm going to roll the dice a wee bit. So I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back. Backstreet's back. All right. I think it's fine. 6 of you's watching, thank you very much. Let's see who people... Okay, we have got somebody on YouTube. That's nice. How's the stream looking in terms of... I mean, it's watchable, innit? I still need to tweak the gamma settings. I feel like it's almost too washed out when I turn the gamma up a little bit. There's probably settings... Well, I know there's settings, filters I can muck around with to change that a wee bit, but... Yeah. We need to have a play. Certainly significantly better than watching without gamma at this time of night, I would have thought, in game. I was hoping we might have cropped across a heli spawn or two by now, but no such luck. Why have I got 2 lots of duct tape? Oh, why am I going through water? That seems also a bad plan. Let's Is that same fucking deer, man? Begging for death. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We got a base here. We have a base here. Where are you off to, mate? I'm over here. Four dial. Some shelters. This has been raided. Interesting. There's the shovel that I need, but it's a big shovel, annoyingly. Doesn't go, no. I need a field shovel. Gasoline. Take a spark plug. Just on the off chance. 4 dial. Anything in there that 4 dial is protected? Not that I can see. So somebody has raided this base. Interesting. I'm guessing that whoever raided it has cherry picked the best of the loot. Understandably. Watchers, thank you all for being on. Please feel free to say something. That would be lovely. Just so I know who I'm speaking to, know who's actively watching. And please feel free also, if you have the opportunity, to jump onto YouTube and like and subscribe on there, which costs you nothing and is quite... It makes a big difference to me, and the more people have seen it. I'm definitely going to try and do more shorts and things like that. Just grab clips, like little best of moments from the streams and make them into wee shorts. Nice, easy, digestible content that's quite easy to make. like the one from with Worm from a couple of days ago. If I had room, I could take that for just for the purposes of burying some of the important stuff, but a cooking pot's fine for that purpose as well, to be honest. What we got here? Baseball cap? Meh. I do get the vibe that we're following somebody here. Maybe not super recently, but I do get the vibe that somebody has passed through here in the not too distant past and has rinsed this all before me. I mean, we got that. I was about to say we've not had much luck with looting so far. I mean, that's not entirely true. We did find that box of nails, but the loot gods have not been great to us so far. I think I'm going to follow these train tracks up and round and head up towards. Well, there's a potential train spawn up here, so we'll hit that up and then head up Cresta. I think that's the plan. I remember one of my early runs on Doug, I was coming south along this train line and I hadn't been paying attention to my shoes, and my shoes ruined. And I remember I was just like, I had plenty of rags on my belt. I was like constantly making like running along this train line, like desperately trying to find a set of shoes, making rag shoes, and they kept on breaking and I kept on getting cuts and torture, absolute torture. I was so close to F11ing several times. There is a train spawn, a potential train spawn up along here, so I think we'll go along here, check that out, and if there's not one there, we'll head up the hill towards Cresta. I think that's the play. I actually am going to eat one of these, mainly because I just want to make some room more than anything. Yeah, I mean, that's always the issue about streaming at this time, is that it's quiet, you know what I mean? It's the good and bad thing, you know, we get to cherry pick, we get to grab some nails and stuff like that, which is obviously good. You know, we find things like epoxy and nails easier or more regularly, but the negative is you don't see as many people. Mike, thank you so much for jumping on to the YouTubes, and hopefully you've liked the stream. I really, really massively appreciate that. That is super lovely of you. I hope you're well. We've ran up from Zeleno this morning, up through Sphere, Mishkino, Lumberyard, We're heading north towards Strike Crest at the moment. That is the plan. We're running up the train track here, hoping there is a potential train spawn up here, so we're hoping to hit that. If there is one, it's normally at this bridge, according to iSurvive, just round this corner. If it's not there, we'll just be hanging a left, heading up the hill towards Tricresta. That's the play. It's been a quiet, very quiet morning in terms of player interaction. We've not seen much so far, but the chat's been fun so far, which is good. No train spawn. So we're going to hang a little left up here and head up the hill towards Tricresta. My Discord is popping off at the moment and I can't really read it right now. I could, but me sitting and reading Discord isn't really the most interesting content for you guys, so to be fair, this isn't the most interesting content either, me running through some trees, but it's probably better than me tabbing out and reading Discord. Oh, honestly, I ended up going to bed. Myself and the wife watched the last episode of 0 Day last night, which is the Netflix TV show with Robert De Niro in it. Quite a recent new TV show. We watched the last episode. By that point, it was around about 10 o'clock, 10:15, and I ended up, like, my wife jumped on to Quest 3 to play. She plays a game called Population 1 with her friends pretty regularly, most nights. So she jumped on there for a wee hour and a half. I ended up going to bed at back at 10. I was so tired. Like, I was match sticking my eyes open to stay awake during the TV program. I think we're going to maybe start Daredevil tonight. New Daredevil run on Disney Plus. As always, I'll do what I'm told. End of the day. We are almost up into Tricresta now. The main road should just be coming up, unless my navigation is miles off. We've plenty of food on us. We've a full cooking pot and canteen of water. We're okay-ish for ammo. Got a couple of boxes of nails and a stick of epoxy on us. We're pretty much full PID. I could do with finding at some point a sewing kit, but I've got a Sval mag for a Sval I don't have. Very much like to have a Sval, but we do not have one at the moment. But we're rocking the baby AK and the Tundra at the moment, which is and we've got a banana mag for the baby AK, so we're in pretty good shape. Like we're pretty well tooled up as far as it goes, weaponry wise. I would very much like to find a sewing kit at some point. The black field jacket. I know Umbra would want that potentially, but I don't really have the room. I'm pretty sure his PID is actually the black tactical shirt if he has the option. Hope your weekend went well though, Mike. Didn't really speak to you much over the weekend. I was on a fair bit, but I was kind of out and about. As you know. That rainbow flag is the one that the ORCC uses, but I don't really have the room for it. And I'm willing to bet they have multiples anyway. Oh. Arse of that, didn't I? Thankfully it didn't get any cuts. That was not my best work. Nevertheless, we're okay. That ammo suggests that nobody has been through here. People tend not to leave ammo, in my experience. I think, unfortunately, it might just be that the loot's a bit shit. It might just be that the loot's a bit shit, which happens. What we got here? Field vest, tactical vest, another red top. It's just not happening today, boys. We did find nails earlier, so it's difficult to be too grumbly. Whenever you find a box of nails, that's always a bit of a Brucey bonus. But the loot's not been great. It's not been amazing. Oh, what was that? Baseball cap or a flat cap or something? Was there something else there? No. I'll tell you what I would really like to find. I'd really like to find a field shovel. Do I have? I think I have some tincture. Is it full? It is not full. Somebody's at the door. You're probably picking up that vibration. It's my phone. I'm using my phone for iSurvive. Something on the roof there. Yeah, gas canister. probably actually should take that. I should probably chop up that and yeah, make rags out of it. Like disinfect the rags. Let's do that. Let's. Where can I pop these for just now? Do that. Do that. That. And that. Having some more disinfected rags when I'm down to one use of a bandage. And I'm carrying a lot of tincture and iodine. I think it makes sense to just be prudent, as it were. What was that there? Flask? Oh, I will actually take that because I know somebody who would potentially appreciate such a thing. So let's do that. I know somebody for whom that is ostensibly PID. Actually, do you know what we've not done? Oh, I know somebody would take that as well. Hello, anybody out there on the radio? Anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello. Anyone out there on the radio? You can hear one of my cats mewing in the background. Don't need a hatchet. I'll tell you what I would really... I'm not going to find it in one of these cars, but what I would really like to find... What I'd really, really like to find is a field shovel. That's what I'd really like. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Can't see a fucking thing. It's starting to get a wee bit lighter, maybe. Maybe not. The loot has been, frankly, uninspiring outside of that. Box of nails we found earlier. Hoping the train might have spawned down at Crona Castle. That's what I'm hoping. So we're now following the upper train track along there's the two train tracks that run basically parallel to each other here. We're running down towards Krona Castle and hopefully look for the train spawn. It might be there, probably not. Failing that, I think I might head up the hill towards Zabalotai, that's what I'm thinking. If we head down here a wee bit, we should get a look at Krona shortly, and we should then have a feel for whether the train spawn is there or not, down below. Krona up ahead there. Let's see. Come on, let's go train spawn. Don't think it's there. It's kind of hard to see from here. Let's go around a little bit more. Carriage? I don't think it is. I think I'm wishful thinking. Yeah, I don't think there's a train there. Boo. I think if there is no train there, what I might do is I might do Lopatino and Vavi. That might be the play. And hopefully hit a train spawn at Vavi. There's no train there, is there? Niet. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's keep heading east. Well, that's weird. What the fuck is that? Is that normally there? A weird car spawn. One utterly bizarre, random little car spawn. Hopefully everything looks okay in terms of gamma, or it's at least, you know, watchable for you guys, hopefully. I hope. We've not had much luck recently with train spawns or heli spawns, to be honest. We've really not. Umbra tells me off for this, by the way. See how I'm running around with a compass out? He tells me off for this. I only do it when I know there's unlikely to find other players. He's always telling me off for this. I think it's starting to get light now, guys. I don't know what in-game time it is, but if I was a betting man, it must be maybe 3, 4 in the morning. I'm guessing in-game right now. Let's head down the hill towards Lopatino. We could actually, the other option is to, yeah, I don't know, we could head over towards the airfield, but I don't know if I'm as big on that plan, especially when I'm carrying 2 boxes of nails on me. I am the very definition of loot pinata right now. I believe that's Lopatino. Is this the little industrial? I think this is the little industrial I'm coming up to, hopefully. There are a couple of military containers in this little bit, so we'll loot it. We'll have a wee looky. I've been pretty unsuccessful in terms of looting this wee spot recently, like in terms of what I've found. But we're here now. Might as well loot it while we're here. You guys have all went quiet on me. I presume that these are all AFK or lunching. I could actually do a something to eat myself. Peckish. I've got some of that pre-cooked chicken tikka meat that they sell in Tesco in the fridge. Fancy get some red onion on there, a bit of mayonnaise, make a smashing wee sandwich. That's what I'm thinking. How much space does this take up in inventory? Quite a lot. Okay. General's cap. See what I mean about the loot? I don't know. I've always been quite unlucky in finding decent loot here. Fucking electrical cable. If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the prize at the end of the day, so we come and we look and we find fuck all. Absolute pee-pee pants. Absolute pee-pee pants. I see something there. I could have sworn I saw something there for a split second. Something caught my eye. those crop riding pants, they don't spawn, do they? That they only spawn on fresh spawns, on players. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'm pretty sure they don't drop. I'm pretty sure they don't spawn as they're not part of the loot economy as such. I believe that's the case. I could be wrong. Let's head to Lopa. I have a funny feeling, Marshall, they don't spawn on Doug. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I often am. I'll tell you one thing I can say with a fair degree of confidence. If they do spawn on Doug, they're rare as fuck. I can tell you that much. Like in terms of loot spawn, you know? That up ahead is Lopatino. Unless I am very much mistaken and my navigation is substantially out. So you think they do spawn, but in spawn areas? Okay. That might very well be the case. Well, I just found a set there. That's why I'm asking. But I'm pretty sure that'll have been dropped by a player, which backs up what you're saying, basically. A bit of like morning fog line around here, restricting visibility somewhat. Server restart in 10 minutes. I won't be turning the stream off, but I'll probably go in server restart and grab another pee and a cup of coffee. So I'll probably be AFK 5 minutes, not even that, just during server restart. Let's swing round to Big Red and then work our way around from that end. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's been quite a quiet stream so far, so apologies about that. Like, it's just kind of the nature of the beast, in it. You know what I mean? Like, there aren't many people on at this time of the evening, of the day. Sorry, so you just don't see many people. I don't have that. I don't know how many I've got. I don't even know how to check that. I'd imagine there's a folder somewhere where I can check that, but I don't think I've got that many. I do have Sakal installed, obviously. I bought Sakal, just to support the developers more than anything. I do have a few installed. I've got like stuff like, you know, Karma Crew, Spaggies, Day 1, 0, mods all installed. I've got Sakal installed. I've got like me and Umbra were playing some V++, the deathmatch server, yesterday, just for a wee blast. I wasn't very good. Umbra's I mean, I was fine. I was okay, but not great. You know what I mean? Umbra's a bit of a baller with that shit. I am not. I could generously be described as not a complete shambles when it comes to that sort of stuff, but not great. I think we caught the tail end of one round and I finished 4-2, and then the next round I think we played a full round then, and I think I finished like 8-14. It's definitely something I'm going to try and spend more time on. Just getting better at basic gunplay. Putting some time onto the deathmatch servers. Wasting my time coming up here, haven't I? I have found plastic explosives up in these upper walkways before. On multiple occasions, actually. But, not today. It's definitely getting lighter now. I'm going to turn GAM off again. Let me know if that's too dark, but I think it's light enough out there now that we can probably have GAM off. What is that? Belt. That wasn't worth it. Yeah, I feel like we've, it's starting to feel like we've perhaps used up all our luck with that box of nails that we found. It's starting to feel that way. Coordination of character and field of view is challenging. I used to be good at like COD. I used to be good at it. I used to be like, and I'm talking like 10, 15 years ago. I'm older now. My eyesight's not as good, and my reflexes aren't as good. And I'm like, I would imagine that if you were to do a bell curve, I'm like bang on average, maybe slightly below average. And like for the average Doug player, certainly. I would imagine that the average PvP skill in Doug is probably slightly below that of a random other server on Doug. I could be wrong about that. That's just instinctually I would guess that to be the case. I don't know. being a more role play heavy server, I would imagine that the average player is probably slightly worse. And I would imagine I'm probably like an average player on Doug and probably below average on a vanilla server, you know. And I'm talking about just, you know, straight as a, you know, in terms of gunplay. There's obviously, like you say, there's other aspects to PvP on a server like Doug, you know, like coordination with other players and, you know, positioning and all that sort of stuff. There are other aspects, but just in terms of gunplay, you know. Umbra's good. Umbra's good. We've got some gunners, and we have got some gunners in Men of the North. I would not count myself as one of them. I would not count myself as one of them. Zaf is surprisingly good. She knows what she's doing. I think Roy would be the first to admit that he's probably not one of the better guns in the group. I don't think. And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? I also think like when you're playing those like the V++ deathmatch servers, I'm presuming, and I don't know this for a fact, but I'm presuming, like, to even play on those servers, you're probably like, I would imagine the average PvPer, the average player on like a V++ server is substantially better at PvP than the average player on Doug, for example. So, you know, I'm also making that presumption. I think that's a pretty reasonable presumption to make. You know, I don't think that's a massive leap of faith, you know, to presume that your average guy on a deathmatch server is probably better than your average player on a roleplay server. But who knows? I'm going to mute my mic. That's the restart. I'm going to mute my mic and pop up my. Why have I put that mask on? I didn't realise I was wearing that. Right, I'm going to mute my mic. Well, I'm going to mute my mic in a second. I'm going to pop up my holding image, and I'll be back in 3 minutes or so. Let me do that. Let me do I'm back. I'm just going to smash this roll. I made myself the roll I was talking about. We've got some red onion, some mayonnaise, some chicken tikka on there. Oh, oh. An absolute taste sensation. It's taken a long time to load. Let's get that mask off. Ah, bloody hell. I made the mistake of not resetting my client. That's on me. Let me do that quickly. Apologies. Won't take a second. Let me do that. Let me do that. Reopen that. Reopen that. Sorry about that, guys. Won't take a second to fix. Server's actually half pop right now, which is quite busy for like a Monday afternoon. If you are on, and you are watching right now, feel free to say hello. Let me know what you're up to. If you have got me like second screened, or I appreciate you being here anyway. But if you are actively watching, feel free to drop me a wee message in the chat and just say hello, because the chat's quite quiet. Marshall's carrying me here. Very much appreciated, by the way. But whether you say anything or not, it's like super cool that you would choose to spend a little bit of your time with me on a Monday afternoon. So thank you. I don't think a lot of people realise like how nice sounds. Nice is the wrong word, but like when you're a small streamer like I am, like every single one of you guys that chooses to spend a little bit of time with me, it's like it's super appreciated. It really is. That's all I can really say. Did I not pick up vodka? If I do that and do that, can I then combine these? Can I combine? Here we go. Wait. Damaged. Worn. Oh no, okay, so what we actually want to do is we want to do this. And pour it. Oh, no. Where's that other one? Where's that other one go? We want to do this. Put that one there. Get the other one. And pour this one into that one. Because that one's in better condition. And then take this one. Put that one in there. That there. Look. I know somebody who would appreciate that. I suspect. So yeah, when you're a small time streamer, like every single person who's willing to give you a little bit of their time it matters, you know what I mean? It matters. And it's appreciated. Mate, whether I'm 4 screen or 24 screen, it's thank you. Thank you very much. Because I ain't Hey Barnby or Highlander, you know, I don't get a lot of people watching. I actually will. What I'll do is I'll sharpen up what I have and then take that new one. Is anything else needing sharpened? No. 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 So then we'll just do this. Here we go. We're going to head over to Vavi after this and have a wee look over there. For a split second there, I thought that was a 4-dial. And I just about peed my pants. That mask is still on, I need to get that off. Let's do first things first. Let's drink and fill up our water. I think we're done with Lopatino. That's very kind of you to say so, though, Mike. It's appreciated, mate. You are biased, but you say it takes time to build. I mean, we've seen certain individuals we both know very well that have very much not taken time to build. But yeah, early days. And I'm not like that sounds. I don't know. That sounds. I don't know. Like I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to achieve. Does that make sense? Like I'm not precious about that. Like I'm not trying to become a streamer. Does that make sense? But that's not what we're trying to do here. But it would be nice if more people watched. I'm not going to sit here and pretend otherwise. But like I'm not going to become a full-time streamer or anything like that. Whereas you know, certain other individuals who have really went stratospheric recently, we all know I'm referring to Highlander here. I think he is seriously considering that he might be able to do it full time, which would be brilliant for him. I would not. My job is such that I wouldn't do that. I have a good job and a family that relies on me to have that good job, so I wouldn't be leaving offshore any time to take up streaming full time. I think that would be a very unwise decision. Last bite of my roll. Sorry. Lunchtime. Let me tell you right now, that roll was absolutely fucking banging. I'm just sitting here talking with my mouth though, like an animal. I have about 57 messages from Umbra and Roy. I don't know if they're still watching. I have about 1 million messages from them both. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you. I'd appreciate a subscribe and a like if you are. No problems if you can't, but if you're enjoying the stream, I would appreciate that. If you are watching on Twitch and you haven't already liked and subscribed on YouTube, again, I would very much appreciate that. Unfortunately, it appears to be a numbers game, so to get traction on YouTube, for the algorithm to catch it, then you need to be liking and subscribing on there, unfortunately. So, yeah, apologies for repeating myself, but it would be lovely if you could take a moment to do that, if you haven't already. Right, we're going to head towards Vavi, but I'm coming up the hill. There's quite a few heli spawns around here, and I want to see if I could perhaps catch any of them. So I'm kind of going slightly the long way. I'm kind of bananaing round towards Vavi by going up the hill, just on the off chance I can catch some spawns. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Yeah, exactly that. But certainly I've managed to get the stream into a much more, these things are all relative of course, but the stream's in a much more polished state than it was last time I was home, you know, in terms of, you know, we've got some alert stuff set up, you know, we've got some different things set up on the stream now that we didn't have before, and most importantly we're also dual streaming, which I had never done before. And the setting up for that was not straightforward for somebody who isn't the brightest knife in the drawer when it comes to that sort of thing. The sharpest bulb in the light socket. We should be going pretty much north at the moment. Yeah, we are. That's good. Yeah, full time is a big commitment. It's a big commitment. Yeah, I've been doing my current position offshore, my current job. I've been with the company for 15 years, so I think giving that up to stream, even if I was in a position to do so in terms of numbers, which I'm obviously very much not, but even if I was, I think that would be a risk too far. Sorry about that. There is the top end of Vavi, which is where I was aiming for. I think we'll look Vavi and head over to the ORCC. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. killed him. I'm going to check the houses, mainly because, I know this sounds mental, I generally don't check the houses, because I don't need to. There's nothing in the houses I'm particularly after. I'm going to check the houses here, because I really could do with a sewing kit. I could get one out of base, of course, but it means having to turn the screen off while I roll through locks, and the rolling through locks itself is rather tedious, so if I could find one, that would be better. I might have to try and turn off notifications. There we go. Because that is quite annoying. My friends, my IRL friends who are local to me are mischievous. But that is actually a legitimately good find, because I could do with a suppressor. Now I have one. It makes sense, but it does annoy me that you only get one use out of a suppressor on Doug. It makes sense, like in vanilla Doug, sorry, in vanilla DayZ, apologies, you can get multiple shots out of a pristine bottle suppressor, which makes no sense, but you can, and you don't on Doug, and it's like, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you. Like I say, like and subscribe, appreciated. If you don't, try and pick up some traction on there. Oh yeah, well, okay. Let's just do that now while we're here. No reason not to. Pristine, worn. Doesn't repair that. No, it doesn't. No, bits are worn. Could do with finding a sewing kit. Really could. The thing is, right, see that, like, that latest little one I did, the worm video, the little 15-second worm clip I did, that took, like, if I was doing, like, that's not a proper short, if you know what I mean, like, that was literally just a 15-second segment ripped out of a video, some text slapped over the top, bish bash bosh, and it took me no time at all. Like, obviously proper shorts and mini videos take a lot of time, but the good thing is those little shorts, you can just pull a snippet out of a video and slap them together in no time at all. They're very low effort, and I think they look quite good given the amount of effort involved. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you understand you're picking up what I'm putting down. Why am I not doing this? Because I'm bad. Why am I still holding that? Fuck off. You fuck off. Fuck. Look, a bit of lag there. And you come in here. Fuck off. Yeah, I was surprised. That's obviously the first short I've done. Why are you not? Am I getting like serious lag here or something? Why are you not? Why are you not going away? wicked lag here. Something's weird is going on here. What happens if I do that? I don't really understand what's going on here. Why are you... I might have to relog here, guys. Because something... Why is that not... I'm going to relog, guys. Give me a second. The server's not full pop, so it's not a major issue. I'd rather do that now if I'm having issues. I'll quickly log back in. Give me a second. Apologies, you can probably hear my wife speaking to the decorator in the background. There's not much I can really do about that, I'm afraid. Let's just relog in. Right, where's that pot? Right, go. Why, like, if this doesn't go into my hands now, I'm going to... There we go. Why did that not work before? Who knows? DayZ, everybody. Bizarre. But yeah, like shorts, like that little short I did with the little 15-second short I did with Worm. It took me like literally 5 minutes to do. People seem to really like it, and it, you know, it's got like 600 views. You know what I mean? Which for somebody who's very low profile like myself, that's, you know, that's huge. You know, like, I'm not naive. I'm not going to get, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of views on a random video. So to get even that sort of number is phenomenal. You know, it's on track to get over 1,000 views. You know, and if 1% of those subscribes, you know, if 10 of those subscribe, that makes a difference to me. You know, like with the number of people who are watching me, that's relevant. You know. Am I ill? Let's pop. I am ill. Bugger. That is annoying. Right, where are my... I had multivits in me. Yeah. Oh. Right, well, you're rude, so you can fuck off. You come here. I swear I had multivits on me. I know I had multivits on me. There they are. Let's eat one of them. Let's... I might actually have to start a fire here, annoyingly. I look like absolute dog meat right now. I'm going to have to start a fire, which is really annoying, but I need to dry out. I can't really afford to be ill. That's exactly what I'm doing it for, Marshall. Like, that's basically it. Like, if I can get like a little bit of money that you know, would help chip away at like a gaming chair, you know, or like, you know, a new mic if I needed one, like a little bit of beer money, like that is like, that is as far as my ambition goes, you know. That's exactly it. I have no ambition beyond that. None whatsoever. It's not that blood bag's ruined. I'm guessing my matches are also damp, annoyingly. Let's drop you in the vicinity. Let's double check. I'm presuming these are damp. Yeah, okay. So we need to get some bark. But hopefully maybe doing like semi-regular shorts will help with that as well, you know. That's my thought process anyway. I really can't actually be hooked doing this. I hate making fires for no reason, but needs must. This is fucking, you can't ring that out. I don't think you can ring these gloves out. There are certain gloves you can ring out. These are not one of them. Oh, I'm not ill anymore. That's good. Caught it before it became a thing. Thank you all for being on this afternoon. Much appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to hang out. I'm just gonna, I've lit the fire now, so I don't want to hang about here for too long. But we actually probably didn't even need to light the fire. I might as well get the heat buff while I'm here. Really need to find a bloody sewing kit at some point. I look like dog shit. Well, while we're here, let's do this. Anyone out there on the radio? Anyone around? Hello? Anyone out there? Anyone out there on the frequencies? I wasn't expecting there to be anybody, but we're sat here doing nothing anyway, so we might as well check. This heat buff's taking a long time to pick up. Let's give me the plus. We have got, look, we've got like a worn, well no, we've got damaged 4x32 and a worn 6x48. This heat buff is taking a long ass time. Damp, dry, soaked, dry, soaked, damp, dry. Okay. Like that plus should have went solid by now, surely. Didn't think I did, but just double checking. I think that'll do. I think I'm never getting that heat buff and I don't care enough. think that heat buff as well can be quite buggy, looking how it displays. Pretty sure I read that previously. I'd rather push on, finish looting Vavi. I'm actually not going to loot the houses now because I can't be arsed. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to pick up a sewing kit at the good old trade post, so I'd rather push on, to be honest. Well, yeah, sure. I can't jump because I've got no stam. Do not need another sharpening stone. Not right now, anyway. There may come a time in the not too distant future when I am chasing down sharpening stones, but not right now. Let's drink up some water and top up at the well while we're here. Sometimes I've not getting buff in front of many. I've not stood close. It's I still haven't got with buff them more quicker. Yeah, like the heat system doesn't really seem like they've fixed it properly since they implemented it with Sakal. What was that? 1.24, 1.25. What was Sakal? 1.26. Maybe people don't remember. It seems a little bit janky. In my experience, anyway. Like I should have picked up one solid in that time. You know what I mean? I would have thought, and it's now saying one solid, so I don't really know. I'm not ill anymore, so I also don't really care. Is that alcohol tincture? Matches? Let's take them, but let's, for now, keep them separate because they're dry. You see? See that top tier? That's top tier gameplay right there. Did you see that? I could have put them together, but I chose not to keep some of them dry. You see? Big brain plays. Big brain plays. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Denise just came in. Give me a second. There we go. It's alright. It's alright. Right, let's finish looting these last few buildings and then head over to the trade post. Honestly, I'd be surprised if anybody's there. But I have seen Dante and Weir being about this time of day. So we shall keep our fingers crossed. Do you know what? I'm actually going to take that one. I have the room. I'm going to take it. I'm heavy anyway, so an extra sharpness though is not going to make any difference. Tell you one thing for fuck all, we have had no luck whatsoever with spawns today. In terms of like Hellion train spawns. I would have expected with the mileage that we covered to have found something at some point, and we found nothing. Not a sausage. I am only going to be on for another half hour, 35 minutes or so, just FYI, at which point I will need to depart. I am planning on being on later on tonight, however. Probably the 9 PM restart, but we'll see. We'll see. My restream IO is saying that 12 of you are watching at the moment, which is delightful and very much appreciated if there are that many. If it's not my plug-in lying to me, which it might be. But if you are on YouTube, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. It's not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to you it's the most exciting stream. The server is not anywhere near full pop right now, so these kind of daytime streams are quite chill. But if you are watching on YouTube and you are enjoying the stream, or and you don't mind, feel free to give me a wee sub, and give me a wee like on the stream. It would be lovely of you. It would make an old man's heart flutter. Has James the? I've not seen. I've not. You mean James the Ginger? I have not seen James the Ginger yet. I have not seen him. The lovely James. But somebody's been hoovering up. I mean, the loot has not been great. We got that box of nails, and that has been, by some measure, the best bit of luck we've had, loot-wise. There is yet time. These little buildings just down here, I found a box of nails and an epoxy very close to each other yesterday, so we're going to loot them, and then we're going to hang a left and head over towards the good Outriders. That is the plan anyway. Stream's been up for almost 3 hours, not a single dropped frame yet. Hopefully you guys watching on YouTube and Twitch, hopefully the stream has been up and fine. It certainly looks all good from my end. Still working out the kinks with this stuff, but I'm hoping that everything looks good. All indications my end are that everything's fine. This wee barn coming up, or big barn, has been lucky for us recently. Let's hope the streak continues. 4-0. There's going to be a 4-0 in here. I believe it. I believe it in my heart that this barn right here is going to have a 4-0. That's what's going to happen right here. Wait and see. 4-0. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 4-0. Oh. Z to deal with first. We'll deal with the Z first. And then we'll find the 4-0. That's because it's down in these next. See these two little lighthouses down here. It's in there. That's why. That's why it wasn't there, because it was in these buildings down here. I'm not sure that's the case, Marshall, and here's why I don't think that's the case. Like, even before the influx of new players, you were still hitting server cap most evenings, weren't you? Like, you were still pretty much every night you were still hitting the cap of 90, and it's still fairly quiet during the day. There's more people on during the day than there was, so you might be right to a degree, but like, it's still quite quiet in the afternoons, and it's still full pop in the evenings. But like, you can't get any more than full pop. The queue's bigger, but the people in the queue aren't looting. You know what I mean? So I think the proportion of the day that the server is full pop is probably no bigger than it was before. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me in my experience. There's maybe like this daytime when the server isn't full, there's maybe slightly more people than there was before, but like when I logged in on Friday during the day, there was like 7, like in the morning, you know, sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, there was like, I don't know, 17 people on, 20 people on. And no matter how popular the server is, there can only ever be 90 on peak, you know. This time of day, this kind of EU time zone daytime, definitely seems, definitely feels like a good time to be getting out and looting. Put it like that. But then it always was, you know. It always was a good time. That's not changed as such. The server's just quieter. But I remember coming on at this time of day last wipe, and there had been like 9 people on at, like, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time, like 9 people, single digits. Only happened to me once ever. There was just nobody on, you know. Excuse me. Interesting. That's dropped. That's dropped loot. Those rags. And that is also dropped. And that's why on earth? On what planet? On what planet would you leave a pristine PU scope? Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. How fucking bizarre. Why would anybody leave? That doesn't spawn there, does it? I don't think that can spawn there. I don't think those garages can spawn Mosins. That's been dropped. Why would you leave a pristine PU scope? Like, leaving the Mosin I could believe. Leaving the PU scope, I find it harder to believe somebody would leave the PU scope than leaving the Mosin itself. That's strange. But some kind of loot goblin's been on today, clearly. Hoovered up all the good stuff. Let's actually eat this, because oh, 100% it does, Marshall. I'm acutely aware of that. Definitely. My point isn't like my point is I don't think the popularity of the server will have that much of an impact on scarcity of items, because server cap basically. Like the server's still quiet during the day, EU time zone wise, slightly busier, so a small impact. But I'd be willing to bet that despite the fact the server's infinitely more popular than it was, which it clearly is, the proportion of the 24-hour day in which the server's full pop is probably no different to what it was before, or not much different. Hello? Anybody in? Hello? 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 Nope. Niet. Tedek. Oh, this is from today. Isn't that Andreas, the name that we saw earlier mentioned as the Northern Oasis? I'm pretty confident it is. I'm pretty confident that note is the same name we saw way down in Sphere much earlier on in the stream, a few hours back. The Northern Oasis, I'm pretty sure it was Andreas there. I wouldn't swear to it, but pretty confident. And he has been round here today, going by that note. Andreas, probably not that person's real name, but it's obviously a very European name, so it's not unfeasible that we've been following around the Northern Oasis chaps today. It actually makes me want to nip up to Devil's Castle for a look, but we are fairly tight. We've only got about 25 minutes left, so not realistic with the time we have left. I'm going to loot Cine and then maybe start bimbling up towards Biathlon. Is my thought. But yes, you're 100% correct, Marshall, about time zones. I mean, like that 9 o'clock restart, and then the 1 o'clock in the morning restart. It's a shit show because obviously that's peak US, you know. There are a lot of Zeds here. Come on. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Four down. Nope. Is that a single shot there I heard in the distance? It was very distant if so. Like Lopatino direction. Yeah, I mean, I'm oversimplifying. Like, you will end up. What will end up happening is because the server hits full pop more quickly. People will log on a little bit later and probably log off a little bit. Sorry, log on a little bit earlier and log off a little bit later. I would presume. Do I want to kill that pig? Do I care? I'm not sure that I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't think I headshot that, by the way, which is bad. Why is that not appearing? Doesn't matter. Here we go. So yeah, I'm not dismissing what you're suggesting. What I'm saying is, what am I doing here? What I'm suggesting is, I doubt that port changing menu to beef and venison. Yeah. I was always told never turn down food if you get the opportunity. That's what I was always taught by a young Umber, amongst others. And we just did. What? Well, that's bizarre. What the fuck just happened there? How weird was that? Don't really understand what happened there. Oh, something's going on. Something is going on. We might be getting a forced server restart here, I think. Yeah, it's connecting again. I don't know if that's gonna. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Weird. But given there was 19 in the queue, I suggest I wasn't the only person that was kicked out. I don't know if... don't tell me my pig's gone. My fucking... You are...
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, bud. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, I can hear you, bud. Can you hear me?
Ah, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you now. How's we going?
Yeah, quiet, mate. It's been a really quiet stream. Really quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, a guy just walked past me as I were doing what I've just typed here. And I could have popped him in the head, to be fair, but I'll let him be. I'll let him pass.
Yeah, I'm down to Cine. Just... Have you looted Cine?
No.
I'm looting it, but like the loot's been dog shit today, mate. To be honest, as you like, I've not found anything of like one box of nails was the best thing I've found.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just busy doing what?
Where are you in? Are you in biathlon?
No, no.
Where are you right now, ish? Like roughly.
Near my north base.
Okay. I've got some stuff that I need to dispose of, but I don't have the tools to dispose of it.
Oh well.
I could just give it to you.
I'll type to you 1 second.
I could give you some stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to shoot though, dude. That's
fine. That's fine. That's okay. It's not urgent. You know what I mean?
Just gonna quickly do this, and then I've
no problem.
got to shoot.
That's all right. That's all right.
Got the doctors, unfortunately.
I've got the doctors tomorrow morning, actually.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a CT a couple of weeks ago, and he wants to see me about results.
Okay. Well,
we shall see.
Keep everything crossed. I am still streaming, by the way. Just, I presume you realise that.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
I always ignore that.
I better not get popped in the head right now.
Are you talking about the one next to the well? I always ignore that. I probably shouldn't.
I've got 4 dial, 3 boxes of nails.
Is that a second 4 dial? Over and above the one?
No, it's Roy's.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, I've got 2 boxes of nails and an epoxy on me.
Ooh,
which is
2 boxes.
Yeah, I've got 2 boxes on me now.
Very nice, mate.
So I'm a wee bit, and I've also got a stack of. I've got a pristine PU, a damaged ATOG 4x32, and a worn 6x48. So.
Oh, lovely, man. Yeah, I want to chat with you off stream at some point.
Yeah, we need to talk today. I'm going to be getting off stream in 10 minutes myself anyway because I need to go and pick Lily up from school.
Yep, no danger. Yeah, I shouldn't be long, and then yeah, I'll be good.
I will go there, Mike. I'm going to look my way around. I'm going to do these ones and then I'll do the ones up the back and then I'll look back round towards
Not
the well.
easy stashing, by the way. Fucking hard work.
It's not something I've really done much of before, me. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's fucking tough. You'll put it somewhere and then you'll be like, you'll look at it from all angles, you're like, nah, don't like that.
Yeah, like how visible is this? Yeah. I need to find a field shovel. And I had one before.
Like,
I fucking died.
Literally, mate, the one I've done is amazing.
Well, I've got...
It took me, I'd moved 20 meters, I couldn't fucking find it again.
Well, that's what you want. Have you been on long?
About 40 minutes, yeah. Like I say, I was doing this shit, so I didn't bother messaging.
No, that's fine. I've not really done anything this morning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I've achieved.
Yeah, got you. So you've been about though.
I've covered some ground, but I don't feel like I've achieved very much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It goes that way sometimes, especially this time of day.
Yeah, that's it, dude. There's actually quite a lot of people on.
For this time of day,
there was 60.
Oh, is there as much as that? The last I looked was about 45, and I was like, Jesus,
I think
that's
there
quite
were 58, 59 when.
Wow, that's a lot for this time of day. That's a lot.
Yep.
I was hoping there'd be somebody at the trade post, but
nobody there.
No. Yeah, Mike, I need to do one myself soon. I think I'm going to bimble back towards ORCC and log there.
Yeah, roger that, dude.
Because by the time I get back down there, I'm still in City. I'm just almost at the well. Is that what that's called?
So
Mike?
awkward, this dude. Jesus.
What's awkward?
Trying to get right placement to bury it.
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah. Is that what these are called? Is that what you call these, Meg? Utility shacks, utility sheds. I never know what you call these. I mean, that's as good a name as any. I just found an epoxy. Mike said in my stream you should check. You know the little you know near the well in Sinistock. There's like a utility shack type thing.
Yep.
Mike said make sure and check that, and I hadn't checked that. I went right by it, so I went back. I worked my way around the back of Sinistock, came back down to the well, checked the utility shed he was on about. Stick of epoxy.
Okay.
Literally the one building Mike said to check. Check that building. There might be an epoxy in it.
And which building's that? Sorry.
There's like a little, a really tall tower-like building. It's got a red door. It's like a little. It's got a ladder in it, but you can't go up the ladder. It's like a little shed-type building.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Oh, this is winding me up. Come on, I need to go for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Mike said make sure and check that building. I checked it. There's a stick of epoxy.
Crazy dude.
So I've now got 2 epoxy and 2 boxes of nails.
I'm gonna get killed for it.
Like I literally wouldn't have known what. Like I didn't even in my head have a name for them in game, Marshall. There you go. We've picked up a couple of. Well, we've picked up an epoxy and a box of nails today. So like, that's not bad for like what? A 3-hour run, 3.5-hour run. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but I've done runs of this length before and found absolutely fuck all. So I'm sure you guys have as well. So rough with the smooth. Not amazing. Not terrible. I think I'm going to double check if anybody's here, and I think I'm going to log out just in the wee porch bit of the trade house there. Hello, anybody here? Anybody in? Anybody home? Nobody in. Well, I got a box of nails and an epoxy yesterday, and I've got a box of nails and an epoxy today, so like that's not bad. Certainly nothing to write home about, but where did the epoxy go, that second stick? There it is. Two full sticks of epoxy, 2 boxes of nails. Bish bash bosh. Right guys, I am going to log off here in the relative safety of the trade post house. I should be on later on, but I don't know when. It's been a really nice stream. You guys have been very kind and kept me company, so that is super appreciated. If you're around later on,
log here for now.
I certainly will be. Yeah, I'm logging off right now as well, mate. I'm literally just saying goodbye to the stream. I'm logging out right now. Right, bye bye everybody. Thanks very much for being on, and I shall catch you